Okay, off to Cheltenham for the Silver Trophy Chase. It's a 2 mile 5 grade 2 handicap. Small field here, most of them are over at Aintree. So number 1 is A State of Madness for Joshua Sutherland. 2 is London Field Girl for Jim Murray. 3 is Bay Street for Darren Thompson. 4 is Hit the North, Leon van Rensburg. 5 Deep Miss for Doug Warren. 6 Blackbourne Sunset, Moylet Surfer. 7 is Oxygen for Kevin Minahan. 8 Canopus Stu Gray. 9 Prince Dandun, Darren Howes, and 10 is Pistol Pete for Jamie Hopkins. So 10 of them. It's grade 2 handicap. The success of many last week here at Cheltenham. There are 10 of them. Flags raised and they're all 8. Let's see who wants to take them on. It looks like Canopa gets himself over to the running route. Wants to lead. We've got 17 to jump here. Takes him into the first. A little bit slow, but they will get over it. So, through the first, Canopa leads. And the rest of the pack, London Field Girl in the black silks, they come to the second. Oh, we've lost one there. Pistol Pete's gone. No, Pistol Pete packing with his whatever it was back in the 70s. Into the third. Some people won't remember that, so I'll stop going on about Pistol Pete. So it's Canopa that leads us from London Field Girl in A State of Madness. They're just a length ahead of Blackbourne Sunset. Oxygen, Deep Miss against the fence. Wide is Blackbourne Sunset. A couple behind that is Hit North and Bay Street. And then Prince Danduin. So it's still Canopa. Leads them up the hill. Over a couple of miles to travel. And we've still got 13 fences to take. So Canopa happily bowling along in front. Known front runner for the trainer, Stu Gray. They take the fourth. He was a little bit slow at that, and then his lead cut down by a good couple of lengths from London Field Girl, Deep Miss, and Hit the North. And we've got Blackbourne Sunset in the red silks with the black sleeves. Over the next, he's followed through by Oxygen, Bay Street, Prince Danduin in A State of Madness has just dropped back into the pack now. So as we approach the next, it's still Canopa. Past the ambulance. Take the... Oh, Canopa just didn't do anything. The jockey didn't even take off. Just decided to dive into the fence there. Bad luck for connections. Me. Anyway, so into the 7th, and it's Hit the North for Leon Rensburg that takes it up. It's rare for a Leon horse to be leading at any point, unless it's the finishing line. But it's Hit the North that leads by In A State of Madness, all very closely grouped here. Blackbourne Sunset, Deep Miss against the fences, London Field Girl now. Then we've got Oxygen and Prince Danduin and Bay Street. There's only 8 left now. We've still got 9 fences to negotiate. And still Hit the North that just leads. Jockey just taking a pause, we went round that bend. So it's Hit the North. Just leads by a length. They come to the 8th. Everybody gets over that. A very slow jump by Blackbourne Sunset. Has demoted himself into last place. Well, he's running probably 6-7 wide at the moment still. So a little bit of a change at the front. It's In A State of Madness that takes them into the water. They'll all get over that. He's just half a length ahead of London Field Girl. Hit the North, Deep Miss. And Prince Danduin. Oxygen, Blackbourne Sunset, Bay Street. They take the 10th. Everybody's over that. And it's London Field Girl that just noses in front from In A State of Madness, Deep Miss and Hit the North. And out wide, they take the 11th. Everybody's over that. And a slow jump by Oxygen. But it's London Field Girl that leads them. Just by a length to Deep Miss. And a wall of horses. Bay Street, Blackbourne Sunset In A State of Madness. Dropping back again. And we've got Oxygen and Prince Danduin. So it's London Field Girl leads them to the ditch, the 12th. Everybody's over it. One on the outside is Blackbourne Sunset looking to challenge for first position now. 2 on the inside of that, a Deep Miss and Hit the North that have travelled well. They're into the next. Oh, a poor jump there by London Field Girl. Didn't quite get over it, went through the top of it. Demoted himself down to 3rd. They come down past the oak tree. And it's Blackbourne Sunset, London Field Girl. Takes it back up again. A Deep Miss on his outside. And got the blue silks have Hit the North In A State of Madness. They take the 14th. Poor jump by In A State of Madness. Cost himself a little bit of ground. But it's Deep Miss just bowling along quite nicely here. But again, challenged again by London Field Girl. Blackbourne Sunset still there. In A State of Madness and Hit the North are under pressure to try and close the gap. They're over the 15th. Only got 2 left to jump. Still got 4 furlongs to run. It's Deep Mist that leads now from London Field Girl on the inside. Blackbourne Sunset in third. On the outside is Bay Street making up some really good ground. Further back is In a State of Man is Prince Danduin trying to do a little bit of work. Oxygen's a little bit detached and won't win from there. So it's Deep Mist that leads us into 2.5 furlongs, approaching the last final 2 fences, the penultimate. It's Deep Mist that leads from London Field Girl. Bay Street on the outside takes the jump well. Deep Mist. London Field Girl jumps it faster, but it's Deep Mist that still leads. Deep Mist by a couple of legs to London Field Girl. Then we've got Bay Street on the outside. Oh, Deep Mist went through it and has not done himself any favours there. It's Deep Mist. London Field Girl hit the north and Bay Street. Hit the north is making up some ground. We've only got less than a furlong to run. Can Deep Mist hang on here? Deep Mist. Here comes Bay Street and hit the north. Deep Mist, Bay Street, Deep Mist, Bay Street, Deep Mist, Bay Street, Deep Mist, Deep Mist, Deep Mist. May well have just hung on there from Bay Street and hit the north. It's a fantastic win if that is. Really just hung on there just as we come up the hill, saying, oh, maybe it is Deep Mist wins it. The angle there was good, and I think that's, not sure who that is. If that's Doug Warren, well done. I won't say that yet because there's a few similar silks. Well done, Doug. Second winner that I've conged on this week. So Deep Mist wins it for Doug Warren. Second's Hit the North. Third is Bay Street for Darren Thompson. Fourth is London Field Girl for Jim Murray. Fifth in a State of Madness for Joshua Sutherland. What a great race. Well done, Doug. A grade 2 handicap, mate.